Peace, infinite waters diving deep. Once again, this is Sexology, water, fire, hot, cold, yin, yang, and we're back. The weather is gorgeous. Spring is here. It feels like spring is here. March is here though. And let's talk about it. Sexology. One thing I've realized is when we talk of the divine feminine and the divine masculine, one thing I've even used within my own journey is learning to love by learning to eat. And a lot of people, in my mind, I feel that attraction is based on appetite. And when we talk of learning to love by learning to eat, a lot of us, everyone has a different appetite. And when it comes to seeing someone that we're attracted to, 9 times out of 10, it's because we're hungry, or it's all about what we can get from the person. It's never about what we can give in the majority of cases. And for me, I just feel that we have to learn to love by learning how to eat. And when you are eating a meal, the first thing you do is you have to wash the food. You have to prepare it. You have to make sure everything is in the right place. And I feel that's what happens a lot of the times in relationships, especially when men and women connect. The food that we're preparing is full of impurities because we haven't taken time to wash it. We haven't taken time to really prepare the food well so we don't get sick. And a lot of the times it's a man can see an attractive woman and the first thing that comes into his mind is, okay, I want to ravish her. Oh, that's a nice piece of ass. So it seems like we're equating our attraction with a kind of food. Oh, that's a nice breast, almost like a chicken breast. So it's just amazing how a lot of our desires when it comes to attraction and relationships is based on our appetites. And for me, I just realized that when we're talking about cultivating relationships, especially between male and female, I think it's so fundamental that a lot of us, we realize that if we are basically creating something together, it's never about just one person. And if we can learn to love by learning to eat, then we can realize that it's all about sharing this meal that we're creating. It's not just about one person becoming a vampire to the other person, because that's what happens in a lot of relationships. A lot of people say, oh, this person has just abused me. But at the same time, we are attracting people to us based on our own frequency. But in a lot of cases, we have to really, true relationships are reciprocal. That's what I've come to realize even within my own journey. And I'm really learning that we have to work on ourselves. We have to really love ourselves before we can even go to another person. Because a lot of times in relationships, we feel that, when people are really upset, they want to start complaining to their partner and all of these things. But at the same time, for me, I realize that you have to bring something to someone. And that's what a relationship should be about. It's not just about offloading your baggages onto someone else. It should be really a mutual relationship. It should be equal. It should be balanced. It should be really very reciprocal. And when we talk of food, a lot of us, I've got the sun on my face and it's so beautiful, and it's like I don't even need to eat. And for me, that's what a relationship should be in its divine sense. We should really be tasting the ambrosia, which is the food of the gods. And that's what the relationship should really be. When we talk about learning to love by learning to eat, for me, it's all about realizing that we have to know that it's not just about take, or eat, because a lot of people on this planet are obese. And in many ways, that's just a metaphor for how many relationships are. But it's time to go on a diet. Peace, infinite waters diving deep. Much love and light to everyone out there. The sun is so beautiful today, I can just stay here for hours. Peace.